leurs responsabilités. Accomplir une responsabilité signifie la réaliser. Peu importe comment peut être la situation dans votre esprit, le corps, les connexions, ne vous souvenez d'aucune autre âme dans vos pensées. Souvenez-vous seulement du Père en premier, quelle que soit la situation. Alors, on dira que vous êtes victorieux avec un intellect aimant.
Do not remember any soul in your thoughts. Remember only the Father first in any situation. Then you will be said to be victorious with a loving intellect. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 11. Have a loving intellect in order to become a victorious jewel. Today's topic, only the Father first in any situation. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Everyone
Shanti.
okay?
Tout le monde est OK?
Everyone good?
Tout le monde est bien?
Everyone looks very well.
Tout le monde semble très bien.
Some of you were with us during the weekend of
Certains étaient là durant le week-end
celebration
de
of
Bhattid
Raki.
pour la célébration du
Very
Raki.
beautiful, big family.
C'était vraiment très beau, une belle
But
famille.
everyone was saying we should
Et tout le
have
monde,
it every year, fix it from now.
tout le monde
We
disait
all
qu'il
will
devrait, ça
come.
devrait être fixé chaque année.
Everyone was very happy.
Et tout le monde est très, très heureux.
The word stage, but in Hindi say sthiti, and
On parle du
circumstances are
niveau qui est
called
Siti,
paristhiti.
et les circonstances
That means which is not under my control.
sont telles.
But sthiti is what is
Qu'est-ce que
should
c'est
be
une
my
Ti?
stage of mind.
Ça devrait être mon niveau
Now, in Lokik word
mental, mon
also,
niveau d'état d'esprit.
word stages, that you are on the stage to perform your role, your part, right?
Donc, il s'agit bien sûr que je suis capable de réaliser mon
So I have
rôle.
been recently thinking that when I heard this word that he uses stage,
Dadi utilisait ce mot
now
niveau.
when we use knowledge or we
Quand vous
use
utilisez la
any virtue
connaissance et que vous utilisez
or we
n'importe quelle
use any
vertu,
power,
que vous utilisez un pouvoir,
when you use it few times,
quand vous
then it
l'utilisez
becomes
au
your
moins
stage.
de nombreuses fois, cela devient votre niveau.
That means I use patience, and I found that it was very, very beautiful to have patience. And that becomes like certain percentage,
Donc, ça peut
40,
être dû à
60,
un niveau de
80, your
pourcentage
stage. That
par
is
rapport à
your
votre
stable
niveau
now.
qui peut vous permettre d'être
I
stable.
remember one time we went to India.
Une fois, nous sommes
in
allés en Inde,
Gujarat. We had two
à
brothers
Gujarat.
and some of us. We were going to few centers.
Nous
So
sommes allés voir
they
quelques
had a
centres.
big public program.
Il y avait un très grand
So one
programme
of our
public
brothers,
et l'un
I
des
don't
frères,
want to mention name, went on the
je
stage
ne vais
and
pas
see
mentionner de nom,
how sturdy the stage is. Is it up and down? Is it
et il parlait
shaking?
de niveaux qui
So
montaient,
other one said, oh,
descendaient.
it's very sensible. Before
Donc,
you go on the stage, you make sure that stage is very, very good stage.
donc, on lui disait, avant
So
d'aller sur scène, regarde si ton
circumstances
niveau est
and
bon.
whatever happens should make us strong, right?
Cela peut vous permettre d'être
And
fort
more and more stable.
et ça vous permet d'être
Because
plus
you say,
stable.
well, we went through this before, it's not new. But
Nous sommes
also
passés
your
à travers cela,
experience
ce n'est
of
pas
that
nouveau.
time
Nous sommes
also
expérimentés,
helps you to be
mais
very
cela vous
stable.
aide à rester
So
stable
this is what
et contrôler
actually
votre
Baba
niveau.
says,
Donc, c'est ce que Baba nous
bodiless
dit,
stage.
le niveau sans corps.
So when Baba said bodiless stage is,
Baba dit ce niveau sans corps.
that's what I do when there are certain difficult situations
Quand il y a des situations difficiles,
for
c'est ce
the
que je fais.
body, then it affects the mind.
qui
So there
fait
are
que le
two
corps
things.
affecte l'esprit aussi.
How much you can do for the body,
Combien vous
but
pouvez
at
faire
least
pour le
you can
corps
do for the
et combien
mind.
vous pouvez faire autant pour
In the
l'esprit, dans le
sense,
sens que
let me be body, let I
penser,
am
je suis
soul,
son
this
corps,
is my
je suis
body,
une âme, je
I'm
suis un
angel.
ange, ce
It's
corps
like you withdraw
est
from
mon
the body
instrument.
or give your body
Donnez à votre corps
lot of like good feelings.
beaucoup de bons souhaits, de bons
Then the
sentiments.
effect of external situation
Et quand il y a des
can
situations
be
extérieures,
controlled or reduced by
votre
the
contrôle
mind,
n'est pas réduit
and
par
it
par rapport à
helps the body.
l'esprit. Et cela aide le corps.
Especially with me, I do many times.
Je fais cela de nombreuses fois.
Okay, this is what it is, and I have to be in this situation for another 2 hours.
Par exemple, je dois être dans une situation pendant au
So
moins
in
2
my
heures.
mind, I
Et
start
dans mon esprit,
practicing
je commence à
bodiless
dire,
state, angelic
atteins
state.
ce niveau angélique, ce
So
niveau
there
sans
is
corps.
less impact of the situation
Cela
on
donne
the
beaucoup
body.
d'impact aux situations.
And when you come off that situation,
Et quand vous allez au-delà de
could
cette
have
situation,
been very damaging.
parce
But
que
it's
sinon, si vous êtes
less, very little.
influencé, il peut y avoir beaucoup de
Whether it is
dommages.
tiredness, whether
Il
it
peut y
is
avoir de la fatigue,
any kind of sickness or
toute forme de maladie.
so I think stage is something.
Donc le niveau est
Bhagavad
quelque
says
chose,
bodiless stage, angelic
le niveau sans
stage,
corps, le
point
niveau
of light,
angélique,
incorporeal
le point de
stage.
lumière, le
So
niveau
these are the
incorporel.
stages which we should practice
Ce sont ces niveaux que
when
nous
there
devons
are
créer
adverse
quand
situations.
il y a des situations adverses.
But also any situation,
Mais aussi, quelles que soient les situations, peu
anything,
importe les situations,
so much happen
tant de
everywhere.
choses se déroulent
Should
dans
not
notre vie.
really go into our feelings,
Ce ne devrait pas venir dans nos
should not
sentiments.
affect our
Ce ne devrait pas affecter nos
emotions,
sentiments, nos émotions.
because then our stage fluctuates.
Parce qu'alors notre niveau fluctue.
Sometimes it feels so good, sometimes
Quelquefois, vous
doesn't
pouvez vous
feel
sentir
good.
bien et quelquefois, vous pouvez ne pas vous sentir bien.
Sometimes some kind of words which we say,
Parce que sinon, avec
which are
d'autres
not
mots,
very
en
good or
d'autres
not
termes,
very powerful.
pensez que cela
So
n'est
how
pas
to
très
have
aussi bon, vous n'êtes pas aussi
love for
puissant.
Baba, love
Donc,
with
qu'il y ait de
Baba,
l'amour pour Baba.
that nothing goes in our awareness,
Que rien d'autre ne vient dans notre conscience.
in our consciousness. It stays out. We listen and we see, but we don't start thinking or
Donc,
start
nous
having
nous
this.
entendons, mais nous ne commençons pas à y penser.
Because that is where love for Baba,
Donc, c'est ainsi
there are some
que
souls,
vient
oh
notre amour pour
God,
Baba.
oh Bhagwan, hey Bhagwan, Baba, something comes out of the mouth. But here it is more remembering Baba, right? So it says that some children force their love,
Donc, certains enfants forgent leur
but
amour,
fulfill it
mais pour le
never mind.
réaliser,
Their time changes
le temps change
in terms of fulfilling their responsibility.
sur la manière de réaliser ses responsabilités.
They have the aim
Il
and
y ait
their
ce but
qualification
et les qualifications
to fulfill that aim
pour réaliser
are
ce but.
different. That means aim is there, but fulfillment is different. If there is
Donc,
a
le but
lack
est
of
là, mais la
fulfillment,
réalisation est différente.
then one relationship, if there is lack of fulfillment, even in one relationship, then you cannot come in the list of those
Donc, elle
who
reprend le
fulfill
blessing.
their responsibility. To fulfill a responsibility means to fulfill it, no matter what the situation may be, of the mind, body connections. Do not remember any soul in your thoughts. The situation is connected with the soul. Remember only Father first in any situation. Then you will be said to be victorious with a loving intellect. And I see that on Dadi Prakash Mani, that is also a time came where people are talking about so many things.
À
They
Dadi
come
Prakashmani, les
for
gens
the
venaient
talk
pour lui
in
raconter
front
tant de
of
choses.
but they don't say anything. They don't
Et les
comment
daddies ne
as
disaient
if
rien.
they saw it. They are detached
Elles le
observer,
regardaient,
but they
restaient
didn't keep
détachées,
it in the mind.
et mais
And sometimes you are
elles ne gardaient
surprised
pas
that
cela
they
dans
are
leur
listening,
esprit.
but they're not responding or reacting to any of the situation.
Donc nous réagissons
So it's really
pas,
beautiful to have
nous
that
ne
skill.
réagissons à aucune
I think
situation.
we all should pay attention that
Donc nous devons porter une telle attention,
listening to something,
tout en
but
écoutant quelque
keeping
chose,
love for Baba in the
qui est
heart,
l'amour pour Baba dans le
so
cœur,
it doesn't create any kind of ripples,
afin qu'il n'y ait aucune
reactions
répulsion
in our thoughts.
dans nos
Oh,
pensées.
Shanti. Hmm.
Om Shanti, welcome back.
Thank you,
Om
Brother
Shanti, bienvenue
I was able
pour le
to
retour.
observe the
J'observais,
goings-on this weekend, and it seemed that it was quite successful and overflowing
donc
with
je
the
m'emplissais des blessings Baba,
love
c'était
and the
comme très
purity and the
débordant
Rockies and the whole
par rapport à
atmosphere. So
l'Oraki.
congratulations to everyone. And as I was observing,
Et alors que j'absorbais,
you did a great amount of yoga and
tu
drishti.
as
What was
réalisé
your experience
une
for
immense
the hours
taux de
and
yoga
hours
avec le
and
drishti,
hours that you participated and played your role this weekend for tying Rockies?
tout en louant l'Oraki.
What everyone got maybe less than a minute, but what I felt
Ce que j'ai ressenti,
that the soul just needs presence of Baba and
c'est
love.
que l'âme a besoin simplement de la
Because
présence de
if
Baba et
even
de
for a
Trama.
moment they feel love of Baba, it's like completely full, you know. So
C'est comme si devenir rempli,
when
c'est
I
comme
will
devenir
start
rempli, être complètement
sharing
plein.
drishti,
Donc c'est
I
juste se
will
prendre
just
son
be
temps
very,
de
very
partager
focused.
le
I
drishti.
had no other thoughts
Il n'y a pas,
about
il n'y a
the
pas d'autre
soul,
pensée
whatever is happening,
par rapport à ce qui se
but it's
passe,
Baba's love.
juste l'amour de
Baba's
Baba.
love, which can help the soul, which
Comment
can give
l'amour de
them
Baba peut
power,
aider l'âme,
which can feel worthy, you know, different
qui peut la rendre,
experiences
comment cela
happen
peut la
with
rendre
many
digne.
souls. But what I was just sharing was Baba's love.
Donc ce que je partageais, c'était juste l'amour de Baba.
And is that what you feel at
Est-ce
that
que c'est ce que
time?
tu
Baba's
ressens en ce
giving you
moment,
that love and that
que
it's
Baba te donne
your
cet amour
role to share that?
et que c'est ton rôle de partager cela?
Baba's instrument, Baba's
C'est
child.
l'instrument de Baba, je suis l'enfant de
And
Baba.
it's like you are so much beyond.
Et c'est comme si vous êtes
Like
toujours de
you
là.
don't see what that soul is in the sense of
Vous ne voyez pas l'âme
I
dans le
know it or I
sens que
don't
je la
know it
connais ou je ne
or
la connais
no
pas,
other thoughts, you know,
aucune autre pensée.
just looking at the soul and
Juste
connecting
regarder
with
l'âme
Baba,
et te connecter à
making
Baba.
them feel, as I said, Baba's love.
Et ce que je ressens alors, c'est juste l'amour de
That's
Baba.
what I was doing.
Good. There were times when we were in Madhuban and
Quand tu étais à Madhuban,
Dada was giving drishti
Babdada a donné le drishti.
in a variety of different experiences there.
Tu as eu de très
But
belles
because
expériences
it's
à travers cela.
so powerful for me that I
Et
kind of lose focus.
parce que c'était si puissant pour moi,
physical world gets a little soft, a little blurred like my background. It's hard to focus. And sometimes
donc je pense qu'il disait que ça crée une différence après quand il venait dans le monde.
taking drishti from Baba, but he's looking somewhere else. And so I kind
Baba
of
t'a amené
lose
quelque part d'autre.
an awareness of the physical. Do you have that ever? Just not
Que le monde
always
physique
sure
devenait comme ma mère.
who physically is in front, but kind of focusing on
Est-ce que tu avais
the
une de
soul
telles
that comes in front of
expériences?
you?
Yeah, there is no awareness of any
Il y a beaucoup
physical
de consciences qui viennent du
surroundings
niveau
or
physique.
whatever is happening. I am
Quel que
much,
soit
much
ce qui se passe,
above, beyond,
je peux rester au-delà,
very satisfied, very
très
cheerful. In
satisfaite,
other
très
words,
gaie,
sitting on a
souriante.
very, very firm stage, you know.
Donc
Yeah.
c'est un niveau très ferme.
No thoughts of
Aucune
any
autre pensée,
fluctuation or
aucune fluctuation.
nothing about any soul, you know.
Okay.
Rien
And that
par
is
rapport
very
à une âme en
interesting because
particulier.
the relationship which gets created
Parce que les
is
relations
very,
qui
very
sont créées
lovely because
sont vraiment
not
très aimantes.
looking at the weaknesses nor
On ne parle pas des
distraction,
faiblesses, on ne voit pas les
just as a
faiblesses.
soul, Baba's child. And that stage really,
C'est
it's
l'enfant de
very
Baba.
beautiful.
I had heard that when there's a disagreement, sometimes the advice was given that they should just give drishti to each other for a good period of time so that they can just focus in on the qualities of the soul of the other person rather than
that is important, but also I think what is required by
Je pense
everyone
que ce
is
qui est demandé
elevated and pure
pour,
feelings.
pour toutes les âmes, ce sont des bons sentiments. Et si nous avons cela,
you know, these days there are many situations like people come and
aujourd'hui, il y a
say
de telles
something to you
situations
which is not really right.
et les âmes
So,
peuvent venir pour
Mansa
vous dire des
Seva
choses
is
qui ne
very
sont pas
important
correctes.
instead of trying to prove, because that soul is not going to accept it. That I'm
Ou,
doing
par
something
exemple, une âme
wrong
peut
or
ne pas
saying
accepter
something
ce
wrong.
qui est dit.
There are some karmic accounts from the past with certain
Il peut y
souls.
avoir des comptes
And
karmiques
I
du
just
passé.
recommend, I say just to Mansa Seva.
Yeah.
And
Et donc,
I
ce que
have
je recommande,
feeling
c'est
that
juste le
when
Mansa
we do
Seva.
that, lot of things get cleared from the past or even at present, you know. So that's very important. Right?
Donc, cela est
So
très
I think
important à
that's what
présent.
happens when we tie Rakhi with pure feelings, then
Donc, c'est ce qui est important quand nous nouons le Reiki,
new
des sentiments
relationship is
purs,
formed, but also
qui dit de telles
past
nouvelles
is
relations
settled.
qui se créent.
Rediscovering the eternal relationship.
Mm.
Speaking of Mansa Seva and
Tu parles du
how
Mansa
that
Seva.
might influence things, I did have a thought since Friday, and so I appreciate the chance to ask and to share. But we were watching the weather Wednesday, Thursday, because there was the remnants of a hurricane that came through. And I recall our conversation that Friday was going to be a challenging day because so much
Donc,
rain
je parle
was
de
forecast
vendredi.
and so much wind was supposed to
Il y
be
avait
there
beaucoup de pluie.
in New York and kind of the
New York.
expressway. However, I'm curious as to what our thoughts about coming together in Peace Village would have done, because the forecast ended up being farther west. And so my understanding was everybody had an easy ride on Friday, and so that the weather wasn't a factor. How powerful are Brahman thoughts these days?
I mean, that is one thing, but also, you know, when we are clear about external situation,
Nous
we
sommes
try
clairs avec
to
des
decide
situations
the best, whatever
extérieures.
best.
Nous essayons de nous décider au mieux.
What I find that,
Mais ce que je trouve,
you know, once in a while, like there was really heavy rain, few minutes, a big dark cloud and showers, and then it will reduce and
donc en quelques minutes, la douche dans tout le jardin et ensuite cela se réduit.
even to come out of the car was very difficult. There were many sisters. They were holding umbrellas, and because of the wind, umbrellas were also kind of flying. And so with
Donc elle
great
parle
difficulty,
des parapluies qui devenaient comme des cerfs-volants en fait, du fait de la pluie qui était très forte.
Start compromising with the nature in the sense of, you know,
Que les enfants de
accepting
Baba ne
okay,
se
it will
compromettent pas avec la
happen,
nature,
but with the faith in Baba and
qui est la
love
foi en
for
Baba
nature.
et de l'amour pour la
They know
nature.
that we will not be harmed, we will reach safely, there will be good program, you know. So majority, because it's not we were expecting too many on Friday, majority were coming Saturday morning, and Saturday
Beaucoup sont
morning was
venus
very good.
samedi, donc c'était par rapport au temps
So
qu'il faisait.
I think we were all assessing and made some changes, adjustments, and
Donc il peut y avoir des changements et nous devons nous ajuster.
Brahmin on the road, so rain has to operate, right? Because we have very good vibrations, good actions, good relationship with the five elements. So it is same with the rain too.
Okay, so we do have with our yoga and with our sharing that there is this return and support of nature even at this time.
Donc tu parles du yoga, du fait de soutenir la nature.
Ask for cooperation.
Donc il y a cette forme de coopération. Assurément.
Kind of another anecdote about our power is that we got a phone call this week from a contact who had fallen and slipped and ended up in the hospital. And they wanted you to know, and a few of the Brahmins who were close to know, for good wishes. They wanted us to just know and offer what we could. And so shared that with you. And I actually went to the hospital this weekend. And from what I had thought, that it had all sorts of internal bleeding, clots, unconscious. When I came into the hospital room, he was conscious.
Donc,
and
il
he
parle d'une
recognized
personne qui était à l'hôpital.
part of that, which was great news. And so what was interesting is how we had thought and shared our good wishes. And also,
Ce qui peut être intéressant, c'est comment sont nos pensées, comment partager de tels bons souhaits.
And he read his, and he had some brothers there. They read theirs. They were very, very happy and uplifted, and it brought a great amount of energy, kind of healing energy, I would describe it as. And so,
donc c'est comme une énergie guérissante en fait.
good wishes, all of those.
Tout cela, les bons souhaits, les pensées.
Have your thoughts on that, because it seems that those are incredibly powerful at this time also.
Donc cela peut être très incroyablement puissant actuellement.
One thing, of course, he fell and hurt himself, and his family thought of us, you know, they must have called others too for their prayers. And I immediately started sending
oui, Didi parle de cette âme de la famille.
When he came to celebrate 30th year of interfaith. So that was very good action and was very good. So at this time, actually, we should immediately do that. Because I know that same time someone else called, also fell and, you know, hurt the hand or wrist or something. So much is happening with the body, especially these days. Some are hurt, some are sick. And so constantly just give good wishes and go to Baba and speak to the nature that is body and see whatever. But we know, you know, I always remember that when it's time for the soul definitely leaves, but shouldn't be suffering through.
Et puis quand c'est le temps de l'âme, oui, elle quitte son corps, mais qu'il n'y ait aucune souffrance.
I just look at Baba and not say to Baba, please.
De mon côté, je regarde juste Baba.
I don't expect that from Baba. I just
je n'attends quoi que ce soit.
Because when I think of Mama, that Baba was next to Mama.
Parce que quand je pense à Baba, Baba était proche de Mama.
And then Baba didn't wanted Mama to go. And he
Baba ne voulait pas que Mama s'en aille.
It's not possible. We cannot let Mama go. But Mama had to
Mais c'est
leave.
venu, c'est parti, elle est partie si soudainement.
I always remind myself that
Et je me souviens
whatever is my destiny, my
quelle est ma
karma,
destinée, mon drama.
Baba will help me lot.
Baba m'aidera beaucoup.
In my case, I always see. But then today, like there is one sister.
Mais il y avait un jour une sœur.
So she was telling me she cooked breakfast, then she cooked whole lunch. But there is no pain in the hand or there's no
Il n'y avait aucune
tiredness.
peine pour une sœur qui préparait le petit déjeuner. Il n'y avait aucune peine à elle alors que peut-être qu'elle était malade.
And I don't feel tired at all. So must be Baba, you know, so many souls.
Et de mon côté, donc je n'avais aucune peine à cuisiner, à faire tout cela, malgré que son corps est malade jusqu'à un certain point. Donc nous avons seulement des bons souhaits. Et donc de telles vibrations jusqu'à un certain point soutiennent l'âme.
Just from Saturday, that seemed to be coming out. He's not intubated. He's breathing on his own. They're watching him closely. He had severe brain, trauma, and so he's just resting and good company with the family. So
very good,
yeah. If I have time for one more about the Avyakt point today,
Je voulais parler du point Viact si j'ai le temps.
it said somewhere, I think it was in the blessing, that if we remember the Father,
Il dit
that's
que
all
si nous
we
nous
have
souvenons
to
du
do.
Père, c'est ce que nous avons à
Remembering the
faire
Father sufficient for all relationships,
dans
or do
toutes les
we have
relations.
to do additional work in creating those relationships, or if we just keep close to Baba, the Father, that's going to be satisfactory for fulfilling our responsibilities.
No, ultimately, what we want is consistent remembrance of Baba.
Qu'il y ait un
And
souvenir constant de
remembrance of
Baba
Baba, as
et le
recently
souvenir de
one of the
Baba.
point was that
Et assurément, l'un des
we
points
get
est
everything, all the qualities
vous
of Baba,
obtiendrez
all
toutes
the
choses,
powers
toutes les
of
qualités,
Baba.
toutes les
And
pouvoirs.
so I think that means your thoughts, your words, actions will be elevated too, no?
C'est-à-dire que nos pensées,
So
nos
it's
paroles,
not
actions
only
deviendront
remembrance,
élevées.
but if I am remembrance, then I will be peaceful. If I am in remembrance, I will be loveful. If I am remembrance, I will have tolerance, no?
Donc, si j'ai du
Because
souvenir,
remembrance
j'aurai de la
will bring
tolérance, je serai
virtues and
puissant,
powers
je serai
which
aimant.
are needed all the time. So
Et c'est ce qui est nécessaire tout le
this
temps.
is what I feel. So it's effort there, But because in remembrance,
Parce que
it
dans le
will be Baba's
souvenir,
virtues, so it will be more natural and easy.
les vertus de Baba seront plus naturelles.
Great. Okay. Thank you. Happy Raksha Bandhan.
You too. And you are sitting in a green room or light is like that?
The lights must be like that.
Looks like yellow, green.
Yeah, it might be the blurred background that influences the color.
Elle demande la
Okay.
lumière qu'il a derrière lui. Est-ce
Anyway,
que c'est
thank you
aussi
and happy
qui est
Rakhi to
d'une
you
couleur
and
assez
family.
spéciale? Donc il dit oui, c'est simplement l'environnement, ça vient du zoom.
Om Shanti Vyakti Parivar. So would like to announce about something very special this year, which
Je voudrais
we have
annoncer quelque chose de très
coming up.
spécial.
It's for Hindi, those who
C'est pour
understand
les âmes
Hindi. It's
qui
for
comprennent
anyone
hindi,
who would like to learn Raj Yoga in
pour
Hindi.
ceux qui veulent
So it's called
apprendre le Raja Yoga,
Raj Yoga Shivir. For all those who understand Hindi, it's
pour
for
ceux qui comprennent
anyone, your friends,
l'hindi, donc
family,
c'est pour les
anyone
amis,
who's
la famille, donc
interested
ce
to
sont les
take
cours en
this
fait.
Raj Yoga Shivir, and that's is organized in Peace Village. It's from Thursday,
Organisé à
September
Peace
12th
Village
to
le 12
Sunday,
septembre
September 14th.
jusqu'au 14
So
septembre,
it's
le
from
dimanche.
evening
C'est le
arrival,
soir.
Thursday, September 12th to Sunday, September 14. No, 15, sorry. It's 15. And
Jusqu'au 15 en
that's
fait.
for those who would like to take participate in Raj Yoga Shibir. And if you would like to know more details, you can do through WhatsApp. There is a WhatsApp number 732-570-6172, or you can email peacefully village retreat at gmail.com. And of course we have even the registration link, so once you contact them, they will be able to provide you all the details, and you can invite anyone, maybe at your job, at your friends, families who understands Hindi. Anyway, I made this announcement in English because maybe you don't know Hindi, but maybe you know people who know Hindi, right? Because there are so many people around from Hindi community, means Bharatvasi. So sometimes at your job, you might find people from Bharat. And they
Donc,
are
je le dis en anglais
interested,
parce
so
que
you can
quelquefois, vous pouvez
welcome them.
rencontrer des âmes de
You can
Bharat à votre
extend this
travail ou
invitation
ailleurs,
to
et donc
them.
vous pouvez les inviter à
So ये
participer à ce
हिंदी में
programme.
राजयोगा शिविर है सच्चे सुख की और राजयोग शिविर गुरुवार सितंबर 12 से लेकर रविवार सितंबर 15 तक रिट्रीट में हिस्सा लेने के लिए आप इस व्हाट्सएप नंबर पर कांटेक्ट करें 7325706172। सो आपको सारी जानकारी इस नंबर से मिल सकती है। उसके रजिस्ट्रेशन लिंक है। आप अपने फैमिली को, फ्रेंड्स को, जॉब पर किसी को भी, या कोई भी नेबर्स हैं, कहीं भी आप जानते हैं किसी को जो इंटरेस्टेड है राजयोगा शिविर करने के लिए हिंदी में, तो आप उनको इनवाइट कर सकते हैं। बहुत अच्छा मौका है। इस तरीके से हम कईयों की सेवा के निमित्त बन सकते हैं। You can take this opportunity and serve your many other souls who are around you. Sometimes people are interested in learning in Hindi language, right? So please pass on this invitation. Thank you. And now,
Donc, si vous voulez apprendre l'hindi ou si vous êtes en apprentissage, ça peut être aussi un moyen.
3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. From tomorrow, Latin America is holding the Amrit Vela, conducted Amrit Vela from Latin America countries. The live angels will be there. And then evening 5 to 5:15
C'est
p.m.
l'Amérique latine qui conduit l'Amrit Vela en ce moment.
Will start, followed by Hindi series, English series, and a Vikti journey. Now let's remember Baba. We'll take Drishti from Didi and make sure you're visible. Thank you. Om Shanti.